Hello, welcome to SAS Media Studio. In this video, I am going to show you how you can change your computer's MAC address. So basically, MAC address. So this my particular PC or this PC, it has its MAC address. You understand? So your device also has its MAC address. So it will be easy for me to be identified with my MAC address. Okay. So when we go to the provider of this particular computer, I'll be able to be traced. You understand? So those who are into carding and other stuff, they usually spoof their MAC address. So I'm going to show you how you can spoof your MAC address so that you change it to a different device MAC address. Yes, so it's for security reasons, right? So I'm going to use the tool, and this is the tool, okay? And the tool is the Technitium, all right, MAC address changer. So I'll leave the link at the description down below. When you click on the link, you'll be redirected to this particular page. But before I continue, please subscribe and also join my Telegram channel. All links are the description down below. If you enjoyed this video already, give me a like. All right, so let's continue. So all you have to do is just click on the download. Okay, you'll be brought to this section. If you are in this section, just click on the direct download over here to download it, or better, so you can use the torrent to do this. So I did this, and this is it. Okay, so I'm going to open the act. Okay, close. Okay, so I'm going to just double click to install this. Okay, just run. All right, so next, agree, next. So it's a normal installation procedure. Okay, next, and that's all. All right, so click finish. So that is it, right? Yeah, so now let's go to the desktop. It should be on the desktop. So this is it. Just double click on it. But before that, before we change our MAC address, I have to check the MAC address of this PC. Now listen, I am using a virtual machine. All right, so that means I have installed Windows in a virtual box. Okay, in a virtual environment. Okay, so I'm using a virtual box to do this. All right, so it says the preset is currently associated with a MAC address. Do you want to associate the preset or address? No need. So yes, so this is it. All right, so you see my MAC address has been covered. So that is the local. So when I click on the Ethernet, so that is my original MAC address. That is my original MAC address. You understand? So how can we check that? So all you have to do is just come to the settings. Right, then let's search settings, or better still, you can just open the control panel over here. This is it. You can open it, just control panel. So you can search for it, no problem. So this is it, network and internet. You come to the internet. Let's go to the network. Just click on the networks, and this is my network. Okay, so when I click on the Ethernet, so that is my network. Okay, when I click on properties, you can click on details, and I'm going to see, I think I have to see my MAC address if I, so you can see that this is the physical address. Okay, so you are going to compare that to what we can see over here. So you can see that my physical address is this. Okay, that is my MAC address. So you can see that is it over there. Okay, or the original MAC address. You understand? So that is it. So after that, you are going to change it once again. After you change it, you are going to check it to see if it's really changed. All right, so that is it. All right, so when you install it, you just have to come to this section. Okay, you can see we have MAC address changer, this section, right? So you can just enter any random MAC address you want. All right, so when you go to Google, you are going to find a lot of this. Okay, when you do a quick search, okay, so MAC address generator, enter, and you're going to see a lot of MAC address generators. When I, let's say I choose this one, click on that. You understand? This is it. Okay, I can add any prefix that I want. Let's say I want 02, sorry, 12. Let's say 12 as a prefix. Let me just click on generate MAC address, and you can see this is the MAC address it has generated for me. So I can just copy this. Okay, can just copy that. Never mind, let me close this. Can just copy this. Okay, I can just copy this. You understand? Yes. and come back and then paste it over here. Okay, can just paste it over here. Okay, that means I should be writing them individually, no problem. So yeah, so 1 2, let me just, where is it? Here is it. Okay, let me put it in the notepad. So let me just paste it into my notepad. So start menu, scroll down to Windows accessories, notepad over here. So I'm going to just paste it over here. Right, and I'm going to type everything manually. I thought pasting was going to work. So D8 FB EA 46 and then AC. All right, so you've changed it, then click on change now. All right, so you can see that MAC address was changed successfully. Okay, so click OK. So now that is it. So back, let's go and check our MAC address. So we are going for this once again, details, and you can see that our MAC address has now changed to this. Okay, so we can compare this to this, and you can see that our MAC address has changed, right? Yeah, we better still, you can also use the random way. Okay, when I click on random MAC address, it is going to generate a random MAC address for us, and it is going to associate to a particular address, okay, of a particular location, real location. You understand? So that is going to help. Okay, so let's say this is US, okay, or Canada, right? So it has generated for us. So let's click on change now, and that is it. So okay, so when I go back and click here, then I click, you can see that yes, it has changed to AD. Let's go and check, is that what they gave us? So let's check if that's what it gave us. Okay, so this is it. It's supposed to be this. Still the old one. Let's maybe it will take time. Let's click and click details. Yes, and you can see it has changed now. All right, that's it. So what about if you want to revert it back to your original MAC address? Okay, yeah, so you just have to click here, restore original. All right, and that is all. Okay, so MAC address was restored to original, successful. So okay, and this is the original one. So when I go back to this section, details, and you can see it has reverted, it has been reverted to the original, and this is the original. Okay, so that is basically how you can spoof your MAC address or change your MAC address. All right, so thank you for watching. If you are new, please give me a subscribe and also follow me on my Telegram channel. Yeah, just join the Telegram channel then. All right, so let's meet in the next videos. Goodbye.